Hi everyone, it's Rebecca with linkinglewiscounty.com, and on today's episode of Hear All About It, we have Meghan Harnery. Welcome, Meghan. Meghan is here with the Lowville Free Library, and you're here today to talk about the summer schedule and the different events going on at the library.
Yeah, we have all sorts of stuff going on this summer at the library, specifically for kids. Our summer program is always centered around kids, and so yeah.
How does a parent or caretaker get a child signed up for the summer programs?
So we have a link right on our summer page on the website, and we also have forms at the desk in the library.
Okay, is it split up into different age groups?
Not really. We tend to do programming that may be focused towards an age group, but we try to keep it general so that families can come together if that's what works for them, or they could pick and choose different programs for their children.
Okay, let's talk about some of the different programs that you've got going on.
Yeah, so as far as weekly programs, we have a Tuesday morning program that's similar to like a story time that you would usually think of for a library, and so that's focused a little bit more towards the younger side.
Okay.
On Thursday afternoons...
Is this down in the basement? Is that where people would go?
Yes, okay. Usually.
Okay.
Depending on what programming we're doing for the day, we
Okay.
might be outside on our green space.
Nice.
Yeah, and so then on Thursday, we have a similar program that's targeted a little bit more for older, so Thursday afternoons. And then Fridays, we have just kind of an open drop-in program, and that alternates with build stuff, which is like makerspace toys, all sorts of stuff like that, some coding and robots and Legos and all of that kind of stuff. And so that's just a drop-in program. And then alternate weeks we have a craft cafe. So
Nice.
Again, something that you can just drop in, a whole, any ages of kids, and be there for as long as you like.
Okay. Is there any sort of fee attached to any of these programs?
There
all
isn't.
completely
It's
free.
all free.
Wow, what a great service.
Yeah.
Again, when do these begin?
So they start next week, July 5th. And so July 5th through the middle of August,
Okay.
we have 6 weeks of programs. And those are our weekly programs. Mixed in with all of that, we have some special programs
Okay.
too. So next weekend, on July 9th, the first week of our program, on Saturday we have a story walk event. So our story walk is read aloud book.
Okay.
That's, instead of just reading it in book form, you walk along the nature trail at DEC and can read the book as you go through.
And what time does that event start?
So that starts at 10.
Okay.
And our
Meet
story
at the
walk,
DEC? Okay.
Yep, at the picnic area. So if you're driving from Lowville to Croghan, it's the first driveway for DEC.
Yes.
And for the story walk, that day you'll have a chance to read the story, do different activities and crafts and games, all in that picnic area.
It's a beautiful area.
It is. I love that we get to work with DEC, and that people use that space.
Absolutely. Is that an event, the story walk? Should someone pre-register or fill out a form before it?
No,
just come
that
to
one's
DEC.
Yep, just come on
that
in.
day. Okay.
Yeah, if you can't make it that day, we have our story walk posted all through the summer. And so we actually changed the story monthly so you can go back multiple times through the summer and
the story changes and
read
it's
a new story.
Kind of on your own terms rather than the big group event.
Yes.
So it's something that can be done more than once.
Yes.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
Now we were talking earlier about the takeaway home crafts.
Yes.
Let's talk about those a little bit.
Each week we have kits and crafts, it's called. So it's some sort of activity that families can pick up. It's just in a little baggie, and you can take home and do it on your own time.
Okay.
So it's, if the programming at the library doesn't work for you with timing, you can come and grab those. And those are available both at the desk, and we're also happy to put them out in curbside pickup.
That's perfect. So if someone's unable to come and physically be there, they can still pick up the supplies and instructions for their child, and they can still participate kind of at their own terms at home. That's a wonderful, again, free of charge.
Yes.
Okay. Besides the story walk and the crafts, is there any other special events you guys got going on?
Yeah, so we have a science program at the beginning of August, we have a tie-dye walk. We are going to be playing with big blue blocks, which are like these huge building blocks that kind of fill up our community room.
Excellent.
So there's all sorts of stuff on our calendar.
Okay.
And we also show up at community events that are going on around the county. So you can find all of that information on our website, on our summer calendar, and at the library.
Let's just give the website to everyone.
Yeah, so the direct link is lowvillefreelibrary.org/summer. All of the events are also listed on our calendar on the website, if that's an easier format. And you can also find them on our Facebook page, which is just at lowvillefreelibrary.org.
Okay, and also too, coming to the library, going right up to the counter, I'm sure anyone that's there will be able to give the information, dates
and we have
times.
It all printed out that you can pick up there as well if that's a better option.
Well, excellent, Meghan. We appreciate you coming in. As usual, our Lowville Library does a lot for the community and is very consistent in providing events for children and adults, and we really appreciate everything that you guys do, and we thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.